Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. We are the biblical Hebrew Israelites, and we give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham HaRakakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders which rule Great Millstone Wall, and Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure into the end. Shalom and Abba Ball. And we were on the subject of leadership. We did a sit down on that. How the leaders of Israel, were sent as servants to the body of Yahweh Shai. And the Lord brought this up. And so we're going to do another one pertaining to the same subject. All right, go ahead, Yakov. Get that 1 Samuel 18:16.
This is 1 Samuel chapter 18, verse 16. But all Israel and Judah loved David, because he went out and came in before them.
All right, and we were talking about how the leaders of Israel, like Yahweh Shai, King David, Moses, which was King David, if you could receive it. You got to remember, Moses, he knew that he was an Israelite. Even though he was in Pharaoh's kingdom, he knew he was an Israelite. And it said that Moses even killed an Egyptian for, torturing his Israelite kinsmen, which is why he ran from Egypt, because you had another reprobate in there persecuting Moses for killing their oppressor. All right, and that shows you that this is why, really, you got these Jake that want to go like militia on Esau, but it ain't gonna work. One, the sword is their blessing. Two, Jake can't keep a family together, let alone a military, in this condition. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the Lord has to save us, and that's the way it's been designed by the Lord. All right? But his leaders that he sets up in the house of Israel, of the house of David, all right, are going to be after the Lord's heart. And the Lord wants leaders for his people. Oh, you know what? I just thought of, what is it? Isaiah 1.
Isaiah 1.
Start at 3.
Okay. Let's see. Isaiah 1, 3. Isaiah 1, 3, right?
Right.
Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his mother's crib.
No. Read it again.
And the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
Know his master's crib.
Huh?
You gotta read it correct.
That's what I said on this one.
Go ahead.
But Israel
Right.
doth not know, my people doth not consider.
All right, read it from the top again.
Okay, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
Right. Go ahead.
But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider.
All right. So the Israelites, pretty much, we were made Gentiles. All right. After 70 AD, we were all scattered. And, in modern time, they taught us that we were Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. So our people do not know that they are the Israelites. And they don't even consider, because you got the counterfeits in our land, which the world says those are the real Israelites, but the prophecy don't fit, which shows that they are counterfeit. Go ahead.
Ah, sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity.
Which our people are sinful people. That's why we're in captivity. Laden, meaning layered with iniquity. Because they still got the ways of the Egyptian on them. They still got the ways of the Babylonian on them. They still got all these heathens customs from the past, and they're in America today, under the Edomite. So they're a fucking mess, Go ahead.
A seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters.
Right.
They have forsaken the Lord Yahweh. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger.
Right. Like the Roman Catholic Church. The Israelites are the one that actually created that. Constantine. See, everything wicked, the Israelites actually created it. See, even the Edomite. The Edomite came out of Jacob. out of Isaac, which Isaac is Yahushai, which he's an Israelite. It says that Israel is the former of all things, meaning everything. Everything you see, we had a hand in creating it. Whether it's good or evil. Esau don't create shit. We create it. That's why when they show that movie, remember with those NASA, those 3 black women, and they were the ones that actually gave them the wisdom of math so that they could try to think about going to the moon. Well, when you go into the nuclear missiles, you know that there was, I believe it was 5 or 7 so-called American Negroes that helped them develop the nuclear missiles. See, Israel created everything. We create everything. Okay? We're the best, but also we're the worst. Go ahead.
They have forsaken the Lord Yahweh. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward.
Right. Now they're homosexuals. You got the women want to be like men. The men acting like women. All right. Go ahead.
Why should...
Right. So there's no leadership. The leadership languish. Your leadership language. You had Martin Luther King. What happened to him? You come to find out he was a traitor to his own people. What did he say? I think I led my own people into a burning house. Who's your other leader? You know? Who's the leaders of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians that done any good for their people? They haven't. The only ones that have are the apostles and the elders that stood so stiffly for this true prophesying, warning the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, telling them, hey, you're the Israelites, now repent and receive power. Go ahead.
Why should ye be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick.
All right, hold on. So now, he's saying, if I put you in another slavery, guess what? You're just going to take this American way and add to it. Say the Chinese took over, right? Guess what? You'd have these motherfuckers doing the American way in China under the Chinese captivity. They'll only get worse and worse and worse. That's why this time he's killing those 2/3. He's going to put them down pretty much because they're sick. All right? And then it says what?
And the whole heart faint.
Oh, the head first.
The whole head is sick.
Right.
And
Which, what happened to King Saul? He was fucked up.
Yeah.
He was anointed, but he wasn't right in his mind. So the Lord took that anointment from him. See? And he was put to death.
Disobedient.
Right. Because he was after his own belly. He was serving his own belly. You see? And what ended up, he had to fall on his own sword. Slice his own belly. Because what? He was serving his belly. You see? But King David, he was serving the heart of the Lord. That's what made him a righteous man. Go ahead.
And the whole heart faint, from the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it.
Right? And that's why the Lord raised up the elect. The elect are that soundness now. All right? We're telling our people, come back to what is right. Go to Isaiah 58:1.
Isaiah chapter 58 verse 1, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins.
Right? So that's what we're doing. The Lord raised us up to what? Correct our people. Correct ourselves first, and then correct our people. As leaders. As King David was a leader. Not as King Saul. We're not in this to be served. We're here to serve. We're serving the Lord. Bahasham Yahushai. We're serving Yahweh by serving his son Yahushai. And Yahushai said what? Go and teach my people which been scattered throughout the whole world. That's why he said, go baptize all nations. Why? Because his people are amongst all the nations. See? That's why we're a living sacrifice. Spiritual sacrifices. Go ahead.
Yet they seek me daily and delight to know my ways as a nation that did righteousness.
Right, you see, Jake? You know how they be in the church every Sunday. No matter what happened, they're always there every Sunday. But they're not in the right spot. They're not learning the truth. See? So that's why he set up the elect to come out and sing this song, the gospel, warning our people of what's to come. But 2/3 are not going to take heed. All right? Go ahead.
And forsook not the ordinance of their power. They asked of me the ordinance of justice. They take delight in approaching to power.
Go ahead.
Wherefore have we fasted, say they.
Right, because even these heathen customs, they have fasts. Like, look at the fast of Lent, which is a Roman Catholic custom. But you got Jake that'll keep that fast of the Lent. You know, or you got them going into that Hindu or the Buddhist religion where they do that shit, they'll fast. So you got Jake all in different religions. Trying to get closer to God, not knowing that they're serving a false God. Go ahead. Oh, what was you going to say?
I would say a lot of confusion.
Right, because there is a fast. But it's on a certain day, and you got to understand why you're doing it. Like right now, we're in the Feast of Tabernacles. The Feast of Tabernacles is to remember that we were in tents when we came out of Egypt. To remember what the Lord done for us in the face of our enemies. And we're supposed to be rejoicing for 7 days, remembering the great work that the Lord done for us. Okay.
Wherefore have we fasted.
So that shows you, even Yahweh and his greatness, he's doing it in service to us. And we're serving him. See, everything here has a purpose. Everything. The deer, guess what? He has a purpose as a prey. The flower, guess what? He gets ate by the deer. That feeds the muscle of what the animal that's going to eat the deer eats. Do you see? Everything has a purpose here. The small fish is ate by the big fish. The big fish is ate by the fisherman. That guess what? That I mean, it's a cycle of life, you know? Everything has a purpose. And man is to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's why we eat. That's why we drink, so that we could have the energy to do the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. But you got man doing their own will now. That's why they're committing homosexual acts.
That's come from Esau Bailey.
Yeah. But she's a beast. Go ahead. In fact, go back to that 1 Samuel and 18 verse 16 and go into the translation comparison. Okay? What kind of leader was David? Our King David. Which was Moses, and he came back as King Masha, an elder of One West.
What did you say? Chapter?
18.
Okay.
Verse 16.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta go to the blue letter. You can't do it in that.
Oh, okay. You got a blue letter there. Yeah. Okay. 1 Samuel 18, verse 16. Okay. Let's go back to 16 and read.
No, click it and go to the translation comparison.
Okay.
And then go to the
ESV?
Yeah, ESV. So we're gonna read the translations that are given for that same verse.
Okay.
Okay.
But all Israel and Judah loved David, for he went out and came in before them.
Before them. So he was up early and the last to come in. Go to ASV.
ASV. ASV reads, but all Israel and Judah loved David, for he went out and come in before them.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. There's another one I wanted you to get. Let me see. Get the.
They got VUL, WEB, YLT, NIV.
NIV. Do the NIV.
Yeah. But all Israel and Judah loved David because he led them in their campaigns.
In their fights. He went out and fought for them. He led the troops, pretty much. Right there, CSB.
CSB. Oops. CSB. But all Israel and Judah loved David because he was leading their troops.
See? He wasn't like these heathen hiding behind the Oval Office desk. He was in the front fighting for his people. And anything he took, guess what he took? He took it for his people. Get the NET. Mm-hmm.
NET. But all Israel and Judah loved David, for he was the one leading them out to battle and back.
Right. So he was the first and the last, pretty much. You see? He made sure all his people was taken care of. That's what they were giving him a reputation of. See, he took care of Israel like it was his own child. And that's what we have to do for our people. We got to nurse it back to health. And the milk is this word. Go to, what is it? In order, Jason. 1 Peter chapter 2.
1 Peter chapter 2. Okay.
And verse 2.
Okay. It says 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 2. As newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby.
Right. So a baby got to be nursed, right? So that's what we're doing when we're doing this work. We're nursing the Israelites back to health using this milk, this truth. Go ahead.
If so be ye have tasted that the Lord Yahushua is gracious.
Is gracious. Gracious meaning that you've been called and divinely controlled into coming into this work as a leader, nursing the Israelites back to health. Just like King David would have done and has done as King Masha. But with that, we are the biblical Hebrew Israelites, and we give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahushai, Basham Ha, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, which rule Great Millstone well, and shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure, and a Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.